Namaste. Today we're just going to do a few of the classic postures in the Gita sequence. I want to introduce you to the style of yoga that I teach. So it's called Gita and it's a form of Hatha yoga. And we work very closely with all of the hormone producing glands in the body, in the endocrine system. So every posture that we do, we squeeze and release those glands and we create the right secretion of hormones into the body. And these hormones help to make us what we are, help to keep us balanced, getting all body systems functioning properly. Behind these glands is also an energy center or a chakra, and this helps to create balance in us emotionally, mentally, spiritually. So there's layers and layers of meaning to each posture, and we're just going to work with a little bit of a warm-up and then 5 of the 10 out of the sequence. So see how you go. So start off standing on your mat. Just have your toes pointing out to the sides, feet are hip width, and just grab hold of the right wrist so you can stretch up tall and then stretch over to the side. And then come back to the center, grab the other wrist, stretch up tall and stretch over. Back to the center, grab the right wrist again, this time lift the heel also as you stretch sideways and just feel the sensations. Feel what's happening in your body and center and the other side. And center. And just stretch the arms up as tall as you can, look up. Then bring the arms out wide and push the walls away, fingertips up. Squeeze your shoulders down into your back and release. And again, squeeze and release. And then interlace the hands behind your back. Step the feet a little wider. Squeeze the shoulders together and then come down, hinging from the hips. And as your crown drops, just begin to lift your arms up off your back. And keep the knees soft if you need to. And bring some weight into the front of the feet. As you tuck the tummy under, let the spine be long. And if you want to have a little wriggle of the shoulders side to side, wriggle of the hips, just work with your body. And then let the arms fall back onto the back. And then bring the right hand down to the floor just below the heart. And then twist the left hand up to the ceiling, looking up at the left hand, really grounding through the bottom hand, keeping the feet and the hips square. And then changing sides. Right arm coming up. Keep breathing in and out through the nose, keeping steady. And bring the hands back to the floor. Just bring your heels in and come into a squat. Lower the buttocks down. And once you've got your balance, bring your hands into prayer position. And use your elbows to widen your knees a little more. Keep the heart lifted. And squeeze into the buttocks as you lift up, coming up in a straight line. And have a little shake. And then just making sure you've got enough space around you. We're going to start to swing the arms like a helicopter. And then keep swinging the arms as you start to bring them higher up the body, squeezing all those muscles alongside the spine. Lifting a little higher again. Eventually starting to sweep that space above your head. Let your head move as well. And then coming down in your own time. And just slowing the movement right down now. Letting the arms become floppy. And just step your feet together. Roll the shoulders up, back and down. Just close your eyes down for a moment. You notice the energy tingling in the fingertips. The grounded feeling through the feet. Lifting up through the crown. You notice how different you feel already. Move the neck from side to side. Blink your eyes open. And come and have a seat on the floor. Our first posture is the classic yoga mudra. This works on our brain. Symmetry of the movements bring the hemispheres of the brain together, and it gives us our seal of intent for practice, helps us to focus and puts our brain into an alpha state. So we have our hands in the on position, fingertips into the thumbs, other fingers are straight, wrists resting on the knees. We take the arms back, out to the side, soften the elbows and hold. As we exhale, we float forward, we cross the arms behind the back, and then we bow the head down. And we bow this first time in respect for ourselves. Inhale, raise the arms up as you lift the body, come to shoulder height, soften and hold. Exhale as you float the wrists back to the knees. Do this 2 more times. Inhale, hold, exhale, bowing in respect for the others whom we share our lives. Inhale, exhale. Third time, inhale, hold, exhale, bowing in respect now for Mother Nature and that spark of divinity within each of us, within all living things. Inhale, hold, exhale. And just take a moment in stillness. And then gently open your eyes. Bring yourself up onto your hands and knees. into a cat posture. So inhaling, lift the chest, lift the tail, look up. Exhale, hunch the spine, look between the legs. Inhale and lift. Exhale and hunch. And just continue with your own breath. And just coming back to neutral. Give the tail a wiggle. Shrug the shoulders. Just moving into all parts. And then bring yourself up now onto your high knees. I'm going to stretch this part of our solar plexus where we have a lot of emotions, where the nerves are tangled up. So quite often when we're anxious, we're like this and all of these nerves get tangled. So by opening up, it helps to free them and it helps us to have a more balanced response to our emotions. So raising up the right hand, lift it all the way up, circle it back, and you can either hold the low back or hold the heel. Square the torso, raise the left arm, circle it back and take a hold. Wherever you are here, push your hips forward, lengthen up vertically, and then let the head and neck drop back and let go. Breathing deeply. As you breathe in, it's a new breath, a new energy. And just breathing out, letting go of what no longer serves you. Relax your shoulders a little. Keep pushing the hips forward. One more deep breath. Exhale, let it go. And then sink the hips back to sit between the heels. Go gently. Hold the feet as you stretch forward. And then just come all the way down, flopping down into a child's pose. Just letting go a little more. And then from here, we're going to scoot forward onto our tummy. We're going to take the arms underneath the thighs, palms facing upwards onto the thighs. Take your focus to the small of your back and begin to lift the head, the chest, squeeze the buttocks and lift the legs. Squeezing over our adrenal glands. This balances our fight or flight response. It helps us to deal with stress. Lower the legs down, rest the chin. I'm going to do that one again. Or alternatively, you can do the bow by reaching behind, bending the knees, grabbing the ankles. Inhale and lift. Head, chest, legs. Keep squeezing those shoulders together, squeeze the buttocks. Lift the legs a little higher. And release. Turn your head to one side. And just rest. And then take your focus to your heart. I'm going to squeeze a little gland above the heart called the thymus gland. And this helps to regulate our immunity. Bring the hands under the shoulders. I'm going to curl up into a cobra. So lengthen the spine long. Raise the head, the chest. Put weight on the hands as you curl the body up. Soften the elbows, drop the shoulders as you bring the sternum forward. Try and relax through the buttocks, spread the fingers. Keep opening up through that heart space. And then from here, we're going to lift all the way up. And we're going to wiggle the tail gently. Bring our knees back under the hips, hands under the shoulders. And then we're going to lift up into an elephant. So tuck your toes under, lift the buttocks, and step your feet to the outer edges of your mat. Push down through all points of the fingertips, up through the arms, tuck the shoulders in, lift the tail. Bring that energy down through the legs, down through the feet, trying to get the heels closer to the mat. And then just give your head and neck a bit of a shake. And then let it dangle, let it be completely loose. Feel that your weight is even through your hands and your feet. And fully supported where your heart gets a rest. Blood flow to the brain. And this posture will help you to get a good night's sleep. Look forward to your hands. Step your feet together. Bend the knees and come down. Untuck the toes. Rest on your elbows and two fists so your head is level with your heart. And then roll up onto your knees. The shoulders a shrug. Roll them back. And then bring yourself into a comfortable seated position. I'm going to finish with a couple of rounds of alternate nostril breath. So this works on our left and right hemispheres of our brain. Helps them to communicate with each other so that we have a more centered way of thinking, a more centered way of being. And a really good one to do if you're feeling really scattered, it can really bring you back into the center. So with your index finger and middle finger, place them in the brow point where your glasses would sit. Then we're going to use our thumb and our ring finger to alternate closing either nostril. So start by closing the right nostril and inhaling through the left. Close the left and exhale through the right. Inhale through the right. Close the right, exhale through the left. Inhale right. Exhale left. Inhale left. Exhale right. Inhale right. Exhale left. Inhale right. Exhale left. Release your hands. Inhale both nostrils. Exhale both. And just breathe normally now. And we'll do another round, so return the fingers to your brow point. And now you can always prop up your elbow with your other arm, whatever's comfortable. Close the right nostril. Inhale through the left. Close the left and exhale through the right. Inhale right. Exhale left. Inhale left. Exhale right. Inhale right. Exhale left. Inhale left. Exhale right. Inhale right. Exhale left. Release your hands into your lap. Inhale both. Exhale both. Continue to breathe normally. And just feel that space where your fingers were. Just let yourself be drawn up to that area and just move into that space. And just for a few moments, just enjoy that stillness. Your center. And take a deeper breath now. Notice the parts of your body making contact with your mat. The sensation of your clothing against your skin. Lick the lips and swallow. And just drop the right ear to the right shoulder. And the left ear to the left shoulder. And just making any other movements with your neck. Just to release. Take a twist to your right side. And gently open your eyes to look behind you. And take a twist to the other side. Come back to the center. Raise your arms up. Bring that energy back to your heart. Namaste. Have a lovely day.